Yeah, what's a minute? Is it live? Is it good? Yep. Cool. Yes. Nope, never mind. Don't give me that. Are we looking at the frogs? I'm trying to...
Look! A frog! It's unusual to see one this close to the sea. Hey, I thought of a poem! Day at Port Renede. A frog jumps into the void. The sound of the sea. Magilu? What was that? Just a little poem that popped into my head. My inspiration came from pondering the terror a frog would feel if it unwittingly leapt into the salty ocean. That's... I don't get it at all.
I don't think it
I got another one!
Oh god.
Skinny little frog, Magilu is on your side. Do not give up hope. I guess that one is about rooting for a frog? That's right.
There's
I once bet a fortune
frog
on a game of chance involving frogs. That was my inspiration for this one. What do you think? Poetic, isn't it?
Here's
I
3.
think you have a gambling problem. So, did this skinny frog win? Nope. I lost my entire bet. I think we can call that poetic justice.
Okay. I'm gonna just go after Eizen.
Solitoma is as awful as I remember. I'd hoped I'd never have to drink it again. Are you alright, Eleanor?
Is this your second experience with the Corsair Scourge?
No, I had it for a different reason. In the Abbey, it's tradition for initiates to drink Solitoma as part of their welcoming festivities.
Oh,
Sounds
God,
like hazing to me.
Yep, hazing.
When everyone shares the same experience, drinking something so shockingly revolting, our bonds are strengthened. It's a good thing.
If you say so.
I really did believe I'd never have to taste it again. To be blunt, I hate it. You're lucky you think it tastes so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good. Right, Velvet?
Really? Gonna go after her for that?
Mean? Velvet can't taste anything aside from blood. What? Is that because she's a demon?
Hey, Keyblade Blake.
I'm
I'm
aware
doing
of
good.
one
How
other
are you?
flavor.
And thanks for the like.
Magulu, here's your dose of Solitoma.
Oh god, don't waste the
No!
medicine.
Get back here!
Don't! Keep that salad away from
Oh god.
I see. The sweet taste of another suffering.
Yes, it's what all demons do, don't you know?
Why does it seem like everyone around me is completely mad?
Yeah! Continuing to fight when you know you'll lose just is insane!
I mean, we did
Would
that
you
already.
stand around and watch your comrade die just because you're scared?
I wouldn't want to, but getting myself killed wouldn't save anyone either.
Yes, it would be illogical to fight.
Is being illogical really that bad?
Well...
At the Empyrean's throne, I remember Velvet standing, despite the horrible pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure. And Kurogane used up his own head to forge a powerful blade.
Yeah,
None of that is very logical.
Yeah,
but it's cool.
I don't know quite how to put it, but I think it's all amazing.
It's passionate.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Magilu is traveling with us, even though she doesn't care. And that...
That's
yes,
okay.
Go on.
That's...
I don't really understand what that's about.
Miss Magilu, hang in there!
Is it that funny?
Well, it is amazing in some sense, I suppose.
The fact that he's rooting for his abuser. I want these. You, speak. Hello? Speak.
Hello there. You're headed to Loringen Tower too? Just a bit ago, a brawny, silver-haired man asked me how to get there.
Oh god.
Did he say why he was going there?
Something about meeting some friends of his. Exorcists use that tower to train, right? If he has exorcist friends, then maybe he's one too. But he seemed a bit rough and tumble to be an exorcist. I can't imagine a man like him.
Did he say anything else?
He said someone else might stop by and ask about the tower, and told me to tell him if they do. Did he mean you?
Yes,
No clue.
probably.
So he was planning on us following him. What's he scheming?
Oh,
You mean
Zavid.
Zavid? Or the Abbey?
Both.
Zavid, you so-and-so. I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to go here. Yeah, can I do... Thank you. This is what I wanted. How can I... I can just get rid of this. And I think I'm done with this. Shock ward, get rid of these. Boots. Ooh, focus +8. We don't need those. Armor. Waistcoat. Where is defense +5? Bronze scrap. Shock ward. He's not even here, but I'm upgrading his equipment. What is this? You... Oh, wait, she can do another one. And another one. Yeah, I feel fine. I feel fine with that. How do I... Where am I going? This is how I got here. Okay, I see. I see. Through here. I keep getting lost.
Loringen Tower lies beyond the Bernac Plateau.
Uh-huh.
Blah! If you're gonna set up an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
Okay, we gotta go all the way over there. Yeah, don't bother me. You all can shoot. Deal with you some other time. Wasn't it foggy earlier? There's a mushroom just growing out of the wooden planks. Nice. Whoa, I went the wrong way. This still works. I just need to go this way. Yeah! Nope. And no to you. Hold on, this way. Ah, there's some caves. What?
What's wrong, Laphicet?
I was just wondering why Eizen and Zavid can't work together to find Eifried.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Oh, really?
Their clout.
Well, I can't fully deny it.
The same could be said of women, and of everyone, really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if you can't?
Well,
It's like Zavid said. You start talking with your fists instead.
Sounds harder than I thought.
Yeah. That's just them. Don't worry, they'll be good friends. 145. Give me something. I just got 145. I won't be able to open up another one. Okay, so where are we going? Oh, that's a monster. Well done.
Whoa! Hot water is spouting out of the mountain!
And look at those rainbows.
this is one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Bernak Geyser. The water heats up from underground until the pressure forces it to spray up from the surface.
Hot
And the
springs.
rainbows are caused by light reflecting from the salts suspended in the mineral water. It took tens of thousands of years for the minerals to accumulate here and form this phenomenon.
Wowee!
That was very educational.
At least you know plenty of trivia, if nothing else.
Additionally, the groundwater veins that feed this geyser are connected to the sea. Because of this, every now and then a boiled octopus or crab will shoot out from the geyser!
Yum.
No way!
That's impossible. Well, not impossible, but
Probably
with the
an
salt
octopus very
content of the
possible.
geyser's
They can
water,
squeeze through
I
anything.
bet they're seasoned to perfection.
Magulu, I'm declaring your bizarre imagination the 8th wonder of the world.
People say that all the time.
Just one of the things she hears. Ah! Ooh, chest. I'll take it. Over here. Ah! I guess over. Well, there's Eizen. Where's the Mead? Trying to look over before. Okay, I don't see him.
Eizen!
Did you get the medicine to the ship's crew?
Yeah,
Good. My thanks to you.
These soldiers won't be happy in the morning, but they're alive. Is this your work?
No, they were like this when I got here. It must have been Zavid.
How far behind him are you?
He didn't kill a single one. Interesting.
Very interesting.
The
He's
Abbey
not
is
like
going
that.
to great lengths to arrest him.
Even so, he clearly knows he's walking into a trap. What I don't get is why he roped me into all of this. If he didn't want my help, then what need did he have to play the Eifried card on me?
If you knew this was a trap, why did you come?
To see for myself. When I met Eifried, I was wallowing in despair that I would ever find a way to break the Reaper's curse. Stop denying reality, he told me. If you were really born with that curse, then it's a part of you. But if the Reaper learns to grasp the wheel of his life, even he may find his creed, his path through stormy waters. And so, I joined him aboard the Von Eltia.
a creed of life.
Let's say someone's murdered the captain.
Oh God.
If it came as the result of him living life
Hey,
on his
Zavid.
terms,
Hi.
I could accept that. But if anyone, and I mean anyone, tries to crush his way of life, I could never forgive them.
Who's there?
David, just chilling.
It's rude to eavesdrop.
If you got secrets, talk about them at home.
Zavid, isn't there any way you and Eizen can work together somehow?
Not if he's going to keep acting like this.
Oh God.
Well, that's how it is.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
What was the point of all that posturing? He could have just stayed hidden. Weirdo.
Can't disagree there.
Alright. And I can't loot. Oh god, how many do we need? Yeah, I don't have that.
Loringen Tower is a training ground for exorcists, right?
Yes, it's a great edifice built on ancient ruins.
Laphicet, did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
Beginning.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malachim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Malak arts and study our laws.
So the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No, an exorcist's affinity to mana is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malachim based on our inborn ability, then learn arts to suit that ability.
So, an orderly is an orderly for life then?
Correct.
There'd be no spirit of competition then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malachim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only two reasons: to protect people from demons, and to save the world.
Are all of you that dedicated to asceticism?
How sickeningly noble of you.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those of the Malachim you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case, that is who awaits you at Loringen Tower.
Cool, let's
So
crush
we're
him.
in for a rough welcome. I say bring it on.
Yeah, let's end some lives. I don't think there's anything else here.
I can't wrap my head around Zavid.
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before, but it seems he's quite serious about it.
Maybe that's why I don't feel scared of him. Even when he and Eizen were about to fight, I didn't feel tense at all.
Perhaps that's just because you've been around Velvet a bit too long, kiddo. Next to her, few people are frightening.
I mean,
Do you think so?
Don't ask me.
He doesn't come across as vicious. I think that's why you're not scared.
Because he's just a brawler?
Maybe he's just naive.
really?
Okay, so he's
Zavid
just a
being
naive
Now
brawler.
that's weird.
He's still involved with Eifried's disappearance, and he's also taking on the Abbey. I just don't get him.
Me neither.
No one does.
Uh-huh. I agree, but I don't understand any of you either.
No one gets Zavid. I don't even think Zavid gets Zavid, but he doesn't really think about that either. Thingy. Ooh.
I don't get it.
What?
Get what?
Why did Eifried let Eizen join his ship, knowing he carried the Reaper's curse with him? What good did it do? I just don't see the reason behind it.
Well, if it were me who had that curse, it would mean that you and Velvet could die because of it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I suppose so.
If that's the case, then I'd feel like I'd both want to and not want to be close to you two. And I'd probably really, really hate myself for it.
Do you suppose that's how Eizen feels? But Eifried still took him in. He agreed they'd put up with the curse together.
Along with the
It's
rest of the
all a
crew.
bit hard to fathom.
Well, if one thing's for certain, it sounds like Eifried's a very strong man. At least for a base lawless pirate.
You like pirates? She likes those pirates. Oh god.
Eizen, can I ask you about that thing Zavid had?
It belonged to Eifried, didn't it? I've read much of the Abbey's archives on weaponry, but I've never seen
We're surrounded
anything
by
like
monsters.
it.
Can we hurry this up?
He found it when we crossed to the far continent. It's a relic from a long-vanished civilization.
Are we still talking about the gun?
He's like me and can't resist a good treasure. But of everything we've found, that one was his most prized.
What is it?
I can't say. It seemed like a weapon, but Eifried wouldn't let anyone touch it. He went off and tested it on his own, then came back all grinning, saying he had an ace up his sleeve the next time we got into a fight.
Then it's definitely some sort of ancient combat device? But why is Zavid looking for Eifried? To apologize for stealing it?
That's a lot to
He
do to be
doesn't
like, hey,
seem
I'm sorry
like
I
that
took
much
this
of a
thing.
gentleman.
Did he really steal it?
What do you mean?
It's just my feeling, but Zavid doesn't seem like the type of Malak to steal something so precious.
He said he just picked it up. Perhaps he's trying to return it.
Perhaps.
Return the gun? Oh. Ah! What's this? Jump? Ah! Waterfalls. Haha! Her attack goes up, but her defense goes down. That really hurts defense. Ooh, lavender, chamomile, saffron. Should we just walk straight on through the front gates? I think it's... Oh. Hi. This isn't the right way. Damn it.
I can fight too!
Jesus.
Yes!
There's my thing. Jesus. Damn it. What?
Its guardian was angry at it.
Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart?
Yeah, sort of.
Oh, is that normal? Look at shitty, fatigued, slow. Oh, art attack plus 10. Yeah, okay.
I'm done. Anything else need chopping?
Oh, definitely give me that. Hey, can I save here before a battle that might happen? Hi, we need to get in. Oh, I don't think this is where we need to go. Ah, it's over there. How'd I get here? Wait, I was here a long time ago. Ah, so that's what's over here. Cool, nice to see it all connect. Oh god. Yeah, don't touch me, thanks. Oh, and no one's guarding this?
No one on guard? They're really not bothering to hide this trap.
Exactly.
They probably knew we'd sense it. The question now is just what they're planning to spring on us.
I don't know, Velvet. This is a big open area. This is a good spot to fight something huge. Big tower. Thing over here. Not that I can see. Huh. Something wrong with the water. Looks a little bit glowy. And there's no one anywhere. There's not even any demons in here. Yep, I'll take it. This is basically where the exorcists go to school. This sucks.
Eizen, when and how did Eifried disappear exactly?
He was kidnapped.
And how did you two meet in the first place?
You know, you ask an awful lot of questions about us.
What? I don't mean to pry, really. Perhaps it's a habit I picked up from my work.
Of fighting demons.
Drat. It seems I've been digging too hard.
Yeah.
No matter. Eifried vanished about a year ago. He agreed to fight a duel against someone, and secretly left to meet his opponent.
Was it Zavid?
Once we figured out what was happening, we rushed to the scene. But all we found was the aftermath of a fight, and a pendulum.
Was Zavid his opponent?
Given his choice of weapon and his ability to fight, I'd say it's likely.
What I don't get is why Eifried would end up captured and imprisoned by the Abbey after a fight with a stray Moloch.
The Abbey had him prisoner?
On their island. Until an exorcist named Melchior took him away, that is.
What? Lord Melchior did?
The Abbey would have captured Eifried about a year ago. Surely it must have caused quite a stir.
No.
I was simply patrolling. I wasn't involved in any such operations. Oh, but I do remember that we suffered a great number of casualties around that time. I never heard why, and when I went to investigate, I found no records of any major deployment. And then I was ordered to cease any such investigation by Lord Melchior.
Weird.
That's
who you
fishy.
work for.
He wanted to hide something, clearly. And I think I'm starting to get a picture of what it was.
And it involves the Abbey?
Yes, you work for a terrible company. Do you understand? It's not even a company, it's a cult. My shit. Let's do this. Completely
Scout ship
mysterious
setting
one.
sail. You want me in? Fine by me.
Oh, they have lines. What?
Yeah, my time to shine.
I'll follow your orders.
Good. Oh, hold on. Okay.
If I'm in this 100%.
Watch, and I'll show you my Rangetsu style.
Yep, cool.
Fighting is scary. But okay.
Yeah, do it.
Fine, fine. I'll join your little combat crew.
I guess that's him. Can you wait a little bit? I'm just gonna look at everything else around me. I'll come back. I'm coming, I swear. Just hang there. Ooh, weapon. Slowing capability. Yep, still there. Oh, hey, another cat's thing. Oh no, I can't open it. Where do they study? I saw maybe one room. Simple ribbon again. Well, guess I gotta go get him. He's a patient guy. How many? Yes! Give me something. Good. As he should. And I can't pick this up, right? Okay. Alright, hey, I'm here.
Eifried.
So, this is Von Eifried.
Yeah, he... I mean, he just looks like a captain. With a beard and everything.
It's good to see you again.
So you're alive. You could have sent a letter.
When have you ever written a letter to another man?
When have you written a letter to anyone?
True. Aside from my little brother, not even once.
Little brother?
Your brother? Ah, yes. You told me that once.
There's another one?
Eizen, why?
Oh, a fake. Okay.
I've got no brother.
Yeah, I definitely have a sister.
Enough of your tricks!
Oh.
Thanks for luring him out. I owe you one.
Zavid.
Now come on out, you old coot!
You like
Lord
the
Melchior.
Breaking through my double illusion. Impressive.
I make it a point not to fall for the same tricks twice.
I shouldn't have let you get away last time. I won't make that mistake again.
Yeah, I don't want you touching Zavid.
Why am I here?
Her consciousness has returned.
What?
So that is its power.
Oh. That wasn't necessary.
turned her into a demon.
What? This can't be happening.
Yeah, you see who you work for?
A chain reaction. Your Reaper's curse is quite the dreadful affliction, isn't it?
You did that. You did that. That is not on
Don't you run away!
Yeah, you go get him. We'll deal with this.
Heads up! Wyvern's coming!
Why would an exorcist create a demon?
Hey, worry about that later. The goddamn...
Spirit release!
Okay.
You broke me! Here's your justice! Fighting order! You're dead! Fall down!
Let's go!
Round. What else? Dragon, yep. I think Eizen has stuff for that.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
There it is.
Looks like you got caught in your own trap, old man.
Nice.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Good work, I guess?
What the?
What, which you
I'll
can
take
do?
care of the last one.
Is there something off about that? What the heck is the V? What is going on?
He just saved the wyvern?
You folks jump in and kill without a second thought. Is that your creed?
Yeah, I don't know this.
Marvelous. Your Siegfried is just the power I've been looking for.
Yeah, so you not hearing any of that behind you?
What?
My work here is done.
The hell did you do? Wait, damn you! Follow them!
Yeah, I'll go after them in a second. Just wanna collect
Where the
all
hell did
this.
they go?
Find them. They can't
Somewhere.
have gotten far.
They probably went up. Ooh, chamomile. Chamomile's so good, especially as tea. It smells good. It's good for helping you go to sleep. Herbal tea, no caffeine. I actually gave my mom this lavender chamomile tea for Christmas. It's not bad. What, not this way? Just assumed I would keep going up. Alright, not that way. So yeah, this Zabid who's all about not killing is not the Zabid we met in Zestiria. She was all about killing. It was Saray that was the one that's like, what the hell are you doing? Not here. They're not really utilizing the space that they have. See if they're out here.
Damn. You sure got some speedy legs for an old fart.
He's an illusionist.
I'm glad to see you're okay,
He's
Zavid.
probably still standing there.
It's not me that I'm worried about.
Melchior was highly interested in your weapon. And yet he didn't steal it. Surely a legate like him could snatch it if he wanted to.
Why bother stealing it when you can just copy its hidden formula?
Yep. Definitely
Some
what he
arts
did.
can decipher the workings of other arts in a split second. And guess what Melchior's specialty is?
As he left, he said, "My work here is done."
The Abbey must have some use for that unknown art. Who knows what? After all, they brought it here from another continent.
And we'll find out what they're after and crush it to dust.
Let me ask you
trying
just
to
one
kill it.
question. Why do you have Siegfried?
I'm counting on you, he said. Back when I served the Exorcists, they sent me on a mission to capture Eifried.
Zavid, you were once their slave?
Yeah, my mind was under the influence of Inominat's domain. But when Eifried aimed this baby at me, one shot was all it took to open my eyes. The fight we had after that was one for the books. He might have been a human, but that guy was a beast. Put a song in my soul. But then Melchior had to jump in and spirit Eifried away with one of his damned illusions. That old bastard, playing tricks with people's minds.
But why'd he grab Eifried and not Siegfried when he had the chance?
He probably
Too many
didn't know at
Frieds.
the time that this guy was the real prize he was after. But Eifried knew. Right before he was taken, he distracted Melchior long enough to hand Siegfried over to me. Well, that's all I know. Whether you believe me or not is up to you.
Got it. We're done here.
Huh?
You should join
That
me.
was easy.
Eifried only says I'm counting on you to people he trusts.
Join me for
Is
old
that
time
so?
future sake.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Gotta keep looking for Eifried. Still gotta give this back and settle our score.
I doubt you have much time left to get that done.
I'd hazard a guess that until now, Melchior was unaware what Siegfried could really do.
And now he...
In other words,
Oh, no.
he and the exorcists weren't able to interrogate anything out of their captive.
Now they don't need
And now that Eifried's no longer needed, I see no reason for them to keep him alive.
You think I don't know that?
If you
Don't get
really
mad
want to
at
save
me.
Eifried, you probably ought to team up with us.
Nope. No can do.
Why not?
You lot will do anything to achieve your goals. Even kill.
Yeah, give it 20
Sorry,
years,
I'm a
David.
fighter, not a killer. I won't steal a single life. That's just my creed.
You throw that shit out the window.
And I've got no intention of changing our pirate creed either.
Eizen and Zavid
You
have
even
their
kill
own
him!
creeds. They both have such strong principles, even though they're so different.
Just like humans.
Yes, weird. It's like they're humans. It's like they're people.
Well, that was
It's
sure
like they're
something.
living beings with a
Melchior and his
mind.
illusions are cheats.
There's no cheating in combat.
What I meant is that they were awfully dirty tricks for an upstanding exorcist.
And the illusions seemed so real. Had that gone on any longer, I wouldn't have been able to tell what was real and what was fake.
If it can't be distinguished from reality, perhaps one could live a happier life within the illusion.
That sort of happiness can rot.
You think so?
But by using illusions, you can defeat an opponent without causing them any physical harm.
Oh, how humane. Wow, the Abbey is so great.
Yeah.
Lord Melchior is an exemplary man who has served Lord Artorias since before the Abbey's founding.
So what
He's
you
done
just
everything
saw...
from logistical planning to defense strategy and even political negotiations.
So what you just
He shows
saw...
the utmost concern, even for his opponents, so
What
He
you
turned a friendly
just-
Moloch into a
Yeah.
dragon.
that was...
Physical wounds can heal. Emotional wounds never fully fade.
Yeah, but...
Don't lose heart, Eleanor. Foul play is foul play, but you're talking to a demon and a witch. Who can judge?
I appreciate that you're trying to console me, but as an exorcist, I cannot accept this.
But you can accept him turning a Moloch into a demon. And kidnapping someone. Sure, whatever. It's fine because he's an exorcist. Got it. What am I doing now? Turn to Divine Altia. Walk to the... to where? Where am I going? Oh crap, I was already here. They just wasted a bottle. Well, if it's not letting me warp, it's because they got something. No!
You're fighting the Reaper! No escape! Too slow!
Lord. Out of here.
Another victory.
Nice bracelet. Run for it! After you pick this up. There we go.
I thought I smelled someone pondering. What's on your mind, Laphicet?
He's
I
always
know
pondering.
Siegfried comes from another continent and all. But do you know anything else about it, Rokuro?
Nope, can't say I do. All I care about are swords. That contraption doesn't interest me much.
I suppose that makes sense. But it looked real powerful.
Yeah, it can
Just
take a
guessing
life
based
real
on
quick.
how we saw Zavid use it, I'd say it amplifies his power somehow.
An amplifier. It's true that he seemed to get stronger when he fired it at himself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
and
pain.
it gave that dying legendary wyvern enough strength to escape.
But wasn't it also what he used to dispel Melchior's illusions back there?
That was also amplification. The Malachim are the source of his arts. The relic pushed them past their limits and... kablooey.
Suffice it to say, it can be used both offensively and defensively. It must be very hard to master.
More important is what the Abbey plans to do with it. Not that I really care.
To shoot a hole into the earth pulse and open it up? Guessing?
Laffy said? May I ask you something?
What is it?
The
Shoot
girl
it at
with the umbrella
Laffy
from Lord
amplify his
Melchior's
power?
illusion. What is her connection to Eizen? I don't think he'd answer if I asked him myself.
I don't know. I was wondering about her as well.
Don't worry about it.
She was pretty, wasn't she?
Oh, so you like a girl who's cute, but with a bit of sophistication.
Really? I thought his type was more like
Shh.
What's going on?
Oh god.
We were discussing a delicate topic. Luffy said's first crush, if you must know.
Oh,
No, we weren't. We were just talking about the umbrella girl from the illusion.
the umbrella girl. That illusion made Eizen hesitate. She must be really important to him.
Is Eizen not
Indeed.
around to hear
It
this?
must be a deep, naughty relationship.
Come on now.
Like a wife he wants to leave, but he
What?
can never let go.
No.
Or a lover from whom he can't move on.
No.
No, that's too wild. And she's too young.
Yes, thank you, Rokuro.
Yeah, it's not that. What's more likely for a self-serving pirate is a daughter from a woman who only knows him by a fake name, perhaps one whom he cast aside, or who cast him aside.
And maybe she was somebody he couldn't marry for some reason. But when she died, he raised her daughter for her.
He had been friends with her since they were children, but they only realized their true feelings after they had been married to someone else.
Is this their idea of
Where in
romance?
the world?
In any case, beware of girls, Laffy said.
Right.
Especially that one. She'll... Yeah. Actually, he's pretty powerful. He can probably take her. I still don't have enough. How much again? 145. Definitely don't have enough. It's just a sister he left behind to go have fun. Uh-oh. 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 Whoa. It's just looking. Nope, not interested. Also, can I don't remember where that is. Is that right here? I need everything I can get. Where is that? Ah, the village. Actually, yes. Take me there. Whoops. Nope, this is what I wanted. Oops, someone to talk to. You, child, speak. Doggy.
Now what are we gonna do?
Doggy.
What's wrong?
This dog came up with a book in its mouth. Here, take a look.
Huh. It looks pretty old. I've never seen this kind of writing before.
It's not ancient Avarost, that's for sure. Part of it looks like a chronology, so maybe it's a history book?
If I were to guess, I'd say they're Meliodacian characters, which would peg it at about 2,000 years old. It's more recent than Avarost, but the writing has fallen completely out of use.
All kinds of notes are written throughout the book, too. Someone must have been studying it. If it's research material, that might make it Videl's book. Videl? Who's that? He's a weird kid who's way into studying history. He lives at the inn.
Could you maybe deliver the book to him for us?
You do it
We
yourself.
were told not to get too close to him, so...
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, sure. I guess.
Fine. Where's the end? Right over here. I'm doing deliveries. What's happening?
My book! My book! Where could I have left it?
Are you Videl? Is this yours?
My book!
That don't look old.
Oh, that book is super important to me. Thank you.
I I'm Laphicet. I hope you don't mind that we flipped through some of it. Can you actually read Meliodacian script?
You recognize Meliodacian writing? That's unusual in this day and age.
You're
Oh,
like
it's
2.
not that big of a deal, really.
When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer who travels the world and explores lots of ruins. So to make sure I'm ready for anything, I've been studying ancient history, starting with the Era of Darkness.
The Era of Darkness? You're referring to the Dark Period, right?
Right. Almost no written records from the age have survived. But if you compare the history before and after, you can tell something major must have happened.
Wow,
Berserria's
that's
granddad.
fascinating.
I know!
Look at those two, all worked up over an old book.
My little brother was just like that too. Laffy and our brother used to.
We've received reports of suspicious persons in the area.
Not
Have you
us.
seen anything?
Not good. They're onto us.
Okay,
Quickly,
shush.
hide in my house.
Your house? I thought it was an inn.
Videl, have you seen anyone suspicious recently?
Sorry, sir. I've been absorbed in my book.
That's all right, thanks. Look, I know it must be tough living alone with your mom. Just remember, your father's a praetor. He's out there fighting to protect us all. Keep your chin up for his sake at least, all right?
I'm reading.
Uh-huh.
He's allowed to read. Why do you have to say that when he's just reading? Yeesh.
Thanks for your help, Videl.
Videl, your father is an exorcist?
Yeah, he is. But don't worry, I won't say anything about you and your friends. I'm your friend too.
Really?
And to prove it, I'll let everyone in on a big secret. This book tells you how to make an Omega Elixir, an incredibly ancient and powerful medicine.
Uh-huh.
If I'm reading it right, you need 5 ingredients in order to create the elixir. I've only translated one of them so far, but I'll tell you what it is.
Lavender. That's a long list.
That's really
for
nice of
one
you,
item.
Videl. But I don't have any way to repay you for this.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. I'd just like it if you came and talked with me again sometime.
Of course.
You had to get the rest of the ingredients.
What are friends for?
The Omega Elixir. That's an ancient medicine said to be able to cure any disease. But it was my understanding that no samples or recipes survived the Era of Darkness.
Meliodacian script was used prior to the Era of Darkness, so I guess it's possible that Videl's recipe might be legit.
He's just a kid. I don't know how much we can trust his translation.
The fact that he's even
You saw
looking
his
into
notes.
it.
I doubt many adults could even get anything out of that book. He might be onto something.
Kids are more capable than we give them credit for, especially where their interests lie.
Yeah,
I think we can trust Videl.
you can trust his one friend.
Laffy used to read books intently like that too.
Furthermore, couldn't a hypothetical Omega Elixir be quite useful to you, Velvet?
Laphicet, you look like you really want to track down those ingredients.
Yeah, I do.
Personally,
Yeah.
I don't really care. But if you want to look for them, I won't stop you.
Okay.
My ship! What do we get? Did
Take
we
a look
lose
at this.
everything? What? Oh, we got garlic.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Fried meat of a bird that lives near rocky shores. Cool, keep
Scout
looking.
ship setting sail.
Oh, look at that garlic. Yum. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, okay, cool. We're supposed to be looking for what's her name's friend. That was a while ago. Lots of exorcists around here. Hey guys, you're doing a good job. What in the world's happening?
This big storm came and swept me out to a Class 4 island. And let me tell you, it's as bad as the rumors make it sound. I wanted to just wait it out in a shipyard somewhere, but then the water turned all gooey. Then I had these jellyfish things coming onto the deck.
Ew.
Before I knew it, slugs were swimming around in the damn ocean.
Wouldn't the salt in seawater mess up a slug?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But these weren't no sea slugs neither. It was scary, I'll tell you that much. You want my advice? Stay the hell away from that island altogether. But if you do go, watch out for that gooey stuff.
What did that pirate mean by Class 4? I've never heard of that.
It's a classification the Abbey uses to help inform their strategy, an estimation of how well they've been able to manage the demon outbreak in an area. Administrative Zone Classes 1 through 3 have been assigned a suitable contingent of exorcists to guarantee the population's safety.
So, Class 4 administrative zones are ones that are still unsafe?
In a perfect world, the entire kingdom would be protected, but there's just not enough manpower to go around. The Abbey doesn't send exorcists to remote areas and far-off islands. Instead, they avoid casualties by making those areas off-limits.
But that pirate mentioned he'd come close to an island. Are those policies actually enforced?
No,
they send
they're
out an
not
official
there.
notice to stay away, and that's all. It's not like they could blockade every tiny remote island out there. So you're free to dive into the deep end if you want, but no one will come to your rescue. Hope you know how to swim.
If they could keep the demons in check, they wouldn't have to tell people to stay clear. Frankly, I think the Abbey just doesn't want to go near places like that.
Yeah.
In other words, these are dangerous places that the Abbey has washed their hands of.
Makes you wonder how much they can administrate these places when they're not willing to get their hands dirty.
Are there many Class 4 administrative zones?
I've heard of 10 such regions in my time working as an inspector for the Abbey, but I'm afraid I couldn't tell you their exact locations or their current status.
If the Abbey abandoned this island, it's probably safe to assume that it's getting to be pretty dangerous.
If we go there, we're gonna want to be prepared.
Okay, thank you. I can now go to a Class 4 administrative zone. Administrative. I'm gonna see the manager. Complaint to the High Demon.
Demons! There's more of them! A whole band of them rampaging through Roarg Forest!
There was already one dangerous demon in those woods, and now we have more! And they're still on the loose! A lot of exorcists have come to deal with them, but...
What do these demons look like?
That's what I want to know. Those Abbey people won't tell us nothing. Every time a demon comes around, it's all, show us your cargo this, and don't leave port for a while that. How are we supposed to catch any fish?
These demons really are a pain in the neck. If I was an exorcist, I'd lay down some justice, I tell ya. At the end of the day, it's not the demons or the exorcist that have it rough. It's us normal folk.
Anyway, you guys should be careful. There are demons about.
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah, I heard that there's some demons about. Wandering around. Destroying
First
some things.
mate!
Oh,
You're
God,
all
hi.
right!
Whoa.
Sorry to
excited.
worry you.
And the captain?
It turned out to be a fake. But now I know the real one's still alive somewhere.
Well,
Not for
of
long.
course he is.
Not that he has a lot of time left.
Okay, Magulu, come on.
What do you mean?
Calm down. I'll explain later.
Eizen! You stay calm too, okay?
And you've all taken your Salatoma?
Yes, sir.
And nobody died?
All still kicking.
Compared to your curse, sir, this sickness was tiny potatoes.
All right. Then let's get ready to sail out.
Already done, sir.
We're ready whenever.
The Pirate's Creed, huh?
Stick together.
There's worse out there.
Why does Eizen always stand like he's putting his thumbs through belt loops, but he's not? Go, let's go. that one. We were supposed to go here forever ago. But then everybody got sick. We had an outbreak of corona on the ship.
It's too bad that wasn't the real Eifried. But I'm glad everyone on the ship is feeling better.
Yeah. Though it sounds like they never want to touch that Salatoma stuff ever again.
What about Eleanor?
She took it too, and her face went all wow.
I don't mean how she looked. I mean how she actually feels.
Oh, well, she looks like she feels better too.
Good.
You're worried about
her.
Ask
her,
aren't
Velvet.
you, Velvet?
No, it's nothing like that.
Let me tell you something, kiddo. When young maidens ripen, they have trouble expressing their feelings.
So Velvet's right then?
Oh god, stop.
Quit giving Laphicet confusing thoughts.
No trouble expressing those feelings, I see.
But Velvet is like 16, right? She was 13 when the thing started, and then it was 3 years later.
The Abbey is supposed to exist to bring peace and order to the world. Everything the Abbey does, everything Lord Melchior and Shepherd Artorius do, it ought to be rooted in that mission. And yet, something just doesn't feel right here.
Because they all suck.
You are dismissed. That knowledge is not for you.
Something wrong? Whoa! Easy there. Just asking.
Sorry. I was just deep in thought. Is there something
19?
you need from me?
Okay.
Nah. Just heard a bunch of sighs and wondered if you were feeling sick or anything.
No, I drank my Salatoma juice.
Ah. Tasted like crap, didn't it?
It wasn't that bad.
Hey.
What?
Are you afraid of demons?
No, I am not.
I would be if they attacked
me. It's
me
more
or
like I
something.
despise them. 10 years ago, a group of them attacked my village. They destroyed everything. And everyone.
Including your family?
Yes.
I mean, she's kicking.
The only family I had at that point was my mother. And in all the chaos, she... All I have left of her is this hand mirror she gave me.
That goes really well with your pirate outfit.
I didn't want anyone else to have to feel the way I did. And so I became an exorcist in order to destroy demons. So you can keep your pity.
Gotcha. I will then.
Yeah. What? What's happening? Why the ticking? That's a terrible looking. That looks so naked. That dock.
What is that?
That's called a pangyon, a type of bird native to this area.
Is it half fish?
Pangyon.
Their meat is succulent and tender, and makes a lovely stew.
Wow, what's it taste like?
You'd eat that poor thing? Savage.
You're one to talk, demon.
No, she eats demons. And mollusks.
It was one of my mother's specialties.
All right, enough of the chit-chat. Magilu, what's this grimoire friend of yours like?
Well, how do I put it? Oh. You know, like that.
Like what?
Well, to put it in a way those of meager imagination can understand, Grimm's got a sort of listless, aristocratic air about her. A noblewoman in her twilight, you could say.
Huh.
So you mean like a woman, but different from Velvet and Eleanor?
Yes.
You're not wrong there.
Girl.
Tell you what, just keep an eye out for a grown woman.
Grown woman. Okay, I got it.
Do you?
Well, since we got her name, we could start by asking around.
Exactly.
What's her name
Now you're
again?
talking. What's up, kiddo?
Magilu, you're a grown woman yourself. So why is it you have trouble clearly expressing your real feelings?
He's just calling everybody out. Damn.
Good question. Put simply, a long time ago, mine broke. Bagow! Chapoom! Bye-bye!
Your feelings broke?
Come on. Let's question the townsfolk.
Where'd the bird go? Oh, there they are. They're like half fish. Save. Anyone here to talk to? You, I guess. Have you heard of a woman named Grimoire? Can't say I have. Is this your first time in Southgate? You need to protect your skin from the sun. Thanks for the warning. She'll be fine. I bet she sparkles. Seashell pasta. We can make some pasta. Oh god. This reminds me of Beastside Island from Final Fantasy X. I hope a tidal wave doesn't take it out. Straight from the harbor, really? Pardon me, we're looking for a woman. But I know we can get grim worms. They're limp things. A bit like lugworms. Thank you for telling me about fish bait. Ooh, tavern. Hey, I'm looking for someone. Says people something beyond. Okay, so you're not gonna ask him. What about this drunk? Well, I've been here 29 years and I still don't have a female acquaintance. I can't help you with that. Ooh, person that can talk to me.
So how do you like our island? Nice and laid back, right?
It's quite a bit different from Logris.
This place was even more relaxed before the opening. But recently, a lot of our young folk have gone starry-eyed about the city and left us in the lurch.
It's still better than it was when the demons first started showing up. We have the Abbey to thank for that. And because people are traveling more now, the need for ships has skyrocketed. Our lumber industry is booming.
In other words, when the money started flowing, people let it go to their heads?
Yes.
That and those exorcists and soldiers from the bigger cities, they really seemed sophisticated. People from the other islands wear different clothes and have things we don't, you know?
Getting worked up and worked over by what's trendy. Is that foolishness not the very definition of youth?
If this keeps up, our island's traditions will fade away. That's what worries me.
I understand how you feel, but you have to give young people the freedom to be themselves.
I thought that was a TV. These are just paintings. Climb up. Ooh. I got wine. Silky paper. That sounds not useful, actually. Silky paper. Cool, thanks for the paper. Bye. Okay, where else is there to go? I can totally have enough. This way. Oh, a shrine. Of course they have one. Or a church. Whatever. Hey, Father, whoever.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Whoa.
Repent? Are you talking to me?
Yes. When I look at your vestments around your chest, your hips,
oh wow,
I can tell your sins are many and deep.
I think your
Say
sins
that
are
again.
deep.
Exactly what were you staring at?
Well, mankind is rife with sin, and I am no different. You must acknowledge your misdeeds and confess them to the great Empyreans. By confronting your sinful urges, you will be empowered to resist them.
Is that so? You're
anything.
saying I just need to confess all the bad things I've done.
Yes, confess your darkest sins, my child, assured that none is beyond the forgiveness of the Empyreans.
Empyreans, hear my confession. When I was in prison, I instigated a riot and used it to break myself out.
Huh?
Then I set fire to some warehouses in town and stole a ship to make my getaway. Then I teamed up with some pirates to destroy a military fortress. I killed anyone who got in my way.
What?
What do you think, Father? Will the Empyreans forgive me?
Yeah, you're fine.
I think you should turn yourself into the Abbey and let them help you repent.
That's convenient. I'm already planning on going to the Abbey. You see, I'm going to kill their boss, Artorius.
I need an exorcist over here! Quick! Somebody! Anybody!
That's about how I figured it'd go.
Why can I still talk to him?
Come, sinner!
Are you talking to me, perchance?
Oh, God.
I am. You look so deeply sinful, I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Oh,
now
God.
confess!
Whoa.
Oh, how long have I waited to bare my soul to someone? But I've always lacked the courage. Praise be to the Empyreans who have bestowed upon me this chance today!
Ah, your devotion to the Empyreans is most...
No! It is you who has captured my devotion,
Ew.
my darling!
Oh, God, Maggie.
There's no one else I want but you!
What? Me?
He needs that attention.
My life is in service to the Empyreans.
Hush! I want you to look at me the way I look at you. Hold me, darling! Smother me in your embrace!
I don't...
He's gonna have a heart attack.
Those were the kind of lines I read in a romance novel. It wasn't even that exciting a book. I wasted so many hours with that piece of trash. Please, forgive me for not putting myself to better use.
Ah! Lying! To a priest! How could you?
Oh, no. I meant to confess my sins, but instead my confession was another sin! Forgive me, Father, I've transgressed once more.
I don't want to forgive you!
Whoa, petty. Who else? Oh, God, is it Eizen?
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Who? Me?
Oh, God.
I don't think I've done much that needs repenting.
No, my son.
No, just
you must
just
be
the killing.
mistaken. For I can tell just from how you dress that a great many sins weigh heavily upon your heart.
It's just his
But
sword.
it's not too late for you yet. You must confess your sins and repent.
Yeah, I hear you, but I really can't think of anything.
Have you ever wielded violence?
Yes.
No. All I wield are my swords.
Well, have you hurt anybody with your swords?
Yeah, but I haven't been able to land a killing blow yet. I've still got a long way to go. But the next time, I'll kill him.
No, you have it all wrong. You must repent for how you've used your swords.
To stab.
Oh, I get it. I need to improve my cutting technique, right?
That's not what I meant either.
Ah, then what do you mean? It's a priest's job to guide the layman, right? You'll have to start speaking more clearly if you want anyone to trust your advice. Get your act together, man.
Yes. I'll reflect upon the error of my ways.
Wow, Roku
Wait,
just
what?
flipped it around. What? Nothing for Eizen? And then he's just looking at Velvet and trying to blame her for it. No. No. That's on you. It's like Esmeralda and, I think he's a judge. Judge Frollo all over again. What? No, I haven't. Well, I can't do anything there. Is this how I got here? I think so. What's up? What's this? Is this the hotel? Spinach. Ooh, good stuff. I love spinach. Alright. Anyone over there? There's a star. Don't see anyone. Tree herring.
Still no leads on that grimoire lady.
Mogulo, when did you get that letter from her you mentioned?
5 years ago.
Hard to say. It must have been last year? A decade ago?
Take this seriously, or I'll feed you to the sharks.
It's a long time.
Oh, what? I think I'd at least rate a kraken.
Keep this up and I swear I'll eat... It's them!
Uh-oh. Oscar!
The final preparations are complete.
You must be
Once
hot
you've
in that.
assumed your new post, everyone will act on your command.
Thank you, sister. But to be honest, I worry that these shoes I'm filling might just be a bit too big for me.
You need not worry. You possess a special strength and quality that others lack. Shepherd Artorias has high hopes for your deployment to Palamedes. Fear not. Just be yourself and you'll do fine. Believe you're a leader, and you will be.
Yes, I'll try to make you proud, sister.
They're sending him to Palamedes? Is that the name of a facility on this island?
I had better get going.
Safe travels.
There's no way you're not sweating up a storm in this heat.
Oh, one more thing. Be careful around the demon in Haria. It's stronger than it looks. We've even had some casualties.
Understood.
Another thing?
Also, if you must drink the water, remember to boil it.
Sister...
I know, I worry too much. But I just can't help myself.
Weren't you on your way?
So, there's a demon in Haria. Sounds like it's a pretty feisty one, too.
If so, it may prove useful.
And there he goes.
Still, what magical timing for Oscar to show up here at the very same hour we do.
I understand your suspicion of me, but have you any proof?
None, it's true. But as an exorcist, you're certainly sympathetic to the Abbey's cause.
And soon you may wish we were sympathetic.
Eleanor hasn't been snitching on us. I'm sure of it.
And how would you know? Are you watching her even when she's taking a bath?
Huh? No, I don't. I always stay outside when she's taking a bath. And...
Oh, God.
Then isn't it possible she's communicating with the Abbey in secret while you're not there?
You pledged to obey me until the day you die, correct?
Yes, that I did.
So...
Remember, when you two trade blows, only the Abbey wins.
One less demon, and one less traitor for them to worry about.
While we're standing around here arguing, that demon could be attacking Grimoire.
Damn, like I said.
It's true. Let's find some more people to question around town.
He's taking charge. I mean, don't leave her if you think she's communicating with the Abbey without you. You're just gonna leave her behind?
So what's it really like?
Huh?
The connection between Moloch and Vessel. Do you share, like, thoughts and feelings?
Sort of. When I'm dwelling inside Eleanor, I can see what she sees and hear what she hears. But I can't read her thoughts or her emotions. Sitting in a box doesn't teach you how the box feels.
I see. In that case, I want to give her as little time alone as possible.
I don't want to bathe with her, alright?
Oh, no, not
I
asking.
know. You're a boy and all. For her baths, we can send Bienfu.
Oh god.
No, that's a bad idea. It'll have to be Magulu, or myself.
Phew!
What sort of boundaries have you and Eleanor drawn? How do you sleep?
We talk before bed sometimes, but it's not like I'm sleeping by her side or anything. It's easier for me to tell when she wakes up if I'm dwelling inside her.
Does she ever get out of bed at night?
Not in my experience. And she sleeps so peacefully.
Huh?
When she's around you guys, she always looks so stern. But when she's sleeping, her expression is softer, you could say. She lets her hair down too. And I think it's kind of prettier that way.
Huh. So that's what he likes.
Hair down.
Well, keep an eye on her, but...
But?
Watch out for the older girls.
Huh?
What? Good grief. Poor Loppy said.
Teresa and Oscar sure seem close.
I've known them since I was an initiate, but I've never seen them quarrel, not even once.
Did you ever fight with your brother,
What about
Velvet?
the choir that seems to follow them wherever they
I
go?
guess I did. Sometimes I'd chew him out, and he'd sulk and stop talking to me, but I found that adorable too.
You did?
No matter how much he dug in his heels, or tried to talk like he was in charge, after a while he'd be right there trailing along behind me.
Like a little puppy dog.
Puppies are a lot more obedient. I always had to keep an eye on him. Little brothers are odd creatures.
Rokuro's a little brother. Is he adorable too?
I don't think a little brother who's out to kill you is in any way adorable.
But Shigure seemed like he was having fun.
Yeah, they got their own weird thing
Sometimes
happening.
you just don't make sense.
Huh? I don't know.
Little brothers.
Do you have any siblings?
I'm an only child.
Well then, that's perfect. You pretend the boy is your little brother.
Huh?
That's a bit extreme, but actually, when I'm talking with Lavisette, sometimes I think, this is what having a brother must feel like.
I could be Eleanor's brother.
Oh,
Don't
God,
take any
Velvet.
of this nonsense seriously, Laphicet. Malachim are just tools to exorcists. She can never think of you as her brother.
Oh. Yeah.
No.
You're wrong. I've changed how I view Malachim. I know that's true because I can think of him as a brother.
Right.
She's all talk. Don't believe her.
Oh, God.
It seems to me like you're the one who's treating him as a tool, by forcing your own opinions upon him.
Yikes.
Ooh, two sisters struggling for the affections of their brother. Eeny teeny candlestick, which one will the Muppet pick?
Candlestick?
How about an older brother instead?
Yeah, that could be Eizen. He's a great older brother.
Take a look at this.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
It's a painting. Relax. New skill learned.
Scout ship set.
What's happening over here? I guess you can wait. Actually, what's up? Hello?
Hey, this doll? It looks like Bienfu.
Ah, a keen eye you have, young man. That is a doll of the Empyrean Aminoch.
That's Empyrean Aminoch?
Not a Norman.
Yep, no doubt about it. I've seen her with my own eyes. Real dignified, but not without a bit of a temper.
You saw her? Why was she angry?
Well, the Abbeys banned any profession of the Aminochian faith in Southgand, despite her popularity. Gotta assume that's what got her all bent out of shape. I tried talking to her, but no matter what I said, she was just like, oh.
Wait, that sounds like... And that low-energy goddess you saw? The doll you've got here looks like her?
Yeah, more or less.
Ha! Fortune smiles upon thee, weary adventurers. That listless goddess is none other than Grim.
Grimoire isn't human?
When did I ever say she was? So, shopkeep, where'd you see her?
I think it was down by McClear Beach.
Nice.
Pensively watching the tide come in? That's her, all right. Quickly, to the beach!
Why didn't you mention Grimoire as a Moloch before now?
You can't be too careful with that information. Spies listening everywhere!
Okay. She's having way too much fun with this. Is there a way to go down? Someone I can talk to... somewhere. Hi.
The people of Southgand originally worshipped Aminoch, the Empyrean of Water. The lives of the people of the Southern Isles are inherently tied to the sea. Whether it was gratitude for a good catch or an appeal for protection, everyone offered their prayers to Aminoch.
But the Abbey worships Inominat, don't they? Do the people still keep their faith?
Most of the people obey the will of the Abbey. But one small village deep in Southgand is a special case. The village is called Haria, and even now they keep their faith in Aminoch. They've even quarreled with the Abbey. I'm grateful that they fight off the demons. I really am. But do they have to dictate which gods we worship too?
They think they do. It's their truth. Then again, they can't control what's in your heart, can they?
To the beach. What else is down here? Oh. Hey, can I...
What does it mean to become an adult?
Okay.
The eternal question of youth.
Have you ever heard of the ceremony of adulthood? It's a yearly tradition on this island.
You get
drunk. If I remember right, it's totally wild. Everyone throws bananas and porridges at each other.
Traditionally, yes, but things have changed over the years. Bananas and porridges are a thing of the past. People are always reaching for bigger and better things, right? In this case, it's watermelons. Whole watermelons.
That's dangerous.
You're throwing watermelons? That's gotta hurt.
And it's a waste.
Trust me,
Watermelon's
I know.
delicious.
But watermelons are the least of our worries. Recently, people have started flinging coconuts.
Coconuts? Those things are as hard as rocks!
Trust me, I know. Like getting hit with a brick. Now, every year, there are some kids who never make it to adulthood.
Because they die from the coconut?
Yeah, I've kept putting it off myself, but it looks like this year I've got no choice but to participate. That's crazy. It's far too dangerous. And more importantly, how does it make someone an adult?
There are ancient traditions that say overcoming danger marks a child's coming of age. Some people still cling to the old ways.
You've hit the nail on the head. There are lots of old folks that sit around complaining how weak us darn kids are. The hypocrites. Back then, they used bananas and watermelons. They even cracked the watermelons ahead of time.
I don't think cracking a coconut would help much either.
Nope.
So that's why you're standing about looking blue.
I'm so ashamed of myself for being scared.
If you don't want to do the ceremony, why not just skip it?
I'd love to, but I don't really have a choice. I wouldn't be able to show my face around here if I chickened out.
Having the courage to say no to something you don't feel is right. Isn't that the true mark of an adult?
Yes.
Wait.
You're right! Now I can finally become an adult! Oh, yeah! Look how grown up I am!
Now get a job and pay taxes.
And getting carried away with yourself and acting the fool is the true mark of immaturity.
Sorry. You're right.
What's this? I can't carry it. So this is the beach. Probably Faria in that direction. Ooh. Why is this blocked? What is this bullshit? And I... Okay, it's not blocked this way. And it's over here. I guess I do the beach. Talk to all those people. Maybe. She's supposed to be on the beach somewhere. Yeah, sure. Take a good look. Whatever. How do I get to the beach? This way? Right here? That's it? Yes. Found my way to the beach. Now I'm looking for a goddess or something. That Maggie was friends with, okay. Hey you, have you seen whatever person?
It's become common practice to use Southgan lumber for shipbuilding, but there's a reason. Our trees really are the best for it.
Natant trees only grow in Southgand. Their wood is light, tough, and doesn't rot. Perfect for shipbuilding.
Nice.
You know your stuff. Long ago, before people knew how to build seafaring vessels, Midgan and Southgan were separate countries. Then our ancestors fashioned rafts out of Natant logs and floated all the way to Midgand. A Midgand craftsman, amazed to see a humble raft cross the open sea, returned with our ancestors here to Southgand.
He had used the Natant logs to build a large, sturdy ship.
Thanks to him, commerce took off between Midgand and Southgand, and the age of exploration began.
Or
the
trade.
Excitement of a new
Sounds
age
like
had everyone
trade.
floating on air, but within mere decades, Midgand declared war on Southgand.
Well, Jesus.
Ironically enough, it was ships made from trees from their islands that enemies used to invade them.
The fighting continued for a long time, but in the end, Midgand emerged the victor. Our islands were occupied. As hard as things were, our ancestors still liked to joke about it. They'd say, age of exploration, more like age of exploitation.
When things were that bad, they could still joke about it?
Southganders have always been a cheerful bunch. We tend to look for the silver lining in every cloud. It may not seem like it these days, but Southgand used to be a place where the laughter would never cease. Some people even used to call it Shenanigand.
Shenanigand. This must have been a really fun place.
Sounds a lot like why... Ooh, silver scrap. That's good. How do I get there? I want that. Ooh, it's a cat thing that I probably can't afford to open. Yeah, no. Oh, they want so much of it. And I thought I was doing a good job of collecting it. fall.
It's a true shame that Lady Teresa will be leaving our island.
I'm a little relieved, to tell you the truth. She was a bit too strict for a free soul like me.
Oh, goodness.
I guess not even the heat of Southcan could melt her icy cold personality.
But strict as she was also fair. She never asked anyone to do what she wouldn't do herself. Even when we were fighting with Haria Village over the temple, she kept her cool and listened to what they had to say.
And
if
then
it wasn't for
ignored it.
her, we'd probably still be squabbling with Haria.
That's true. But did the Abbey really need to take over the temple for themselves?
She was really pretty, too.
Island Teresa
Sorry to
fan.
whoever takes her place, but she's the only exorcist for me.
Oh, goodness.
Lady Teresa Linares! You were our protector! Yeah, we need the chilly charms of the Frozen Queen to cool down the heat in Southgand. Ah, the way those ice-cold eyes of hers looked down at me with
Can I
disdain.
walk away?
Like I was something filthy. Teresa forever!
Wow. There's one in every town.
Apparently, Jesus. I don't know what it is. Good grief, these people. Oh, in a different beach? Sanctuary Tavern. Okay, so I guess I have to leave the area. I have to go over there. I see. There again. I would think that's what I have to do. No, you're in my way. Yeah, Teresa got one of those in every town. Wonder how she feels about that. Is the way to leave up here? Is that it? That's it. We gotta go this way. What are you kids doing? Don't be crazy. Ah. Yep. Oh yeah, she's just chilling on the beach full of, you know, demons.
Beautiful waters. So this is Muckler Beach.
I hope she's actually here.
Yes, same. Hi, what? Teleporting. Oh. Oh god. Nightmare. I just want to find her.
This grimoire who we're searching for is a Moloch like Bienfu, right? To be honest, I don't see how someone so different can be a Moloch just the same as Laphicet or Eizen.
I understand your doubts. It's quite the tangly mess.
Prejudice.
I'll tell you anything!
In that case, I've been wondering, what's underneath your hat?
Oh no! Anything but that!
So, we've hit a wall already.
But that ribbon flaps around and gets in the way, right? Could I take it off for you?
What ribbon?
No!
Oh, that.
No! That's not possible! You mustn't remove the ribbon! Why not? That's another thing I can't say!
Is it part
It's
of
all
of a
pants
note?
with you. All right. Is
What
there
note?
anything you can tell me?
I could talk about what type of Malachim we are, or our position in the world of Malachim, or our abilities. Oh, I'd like to know all that. Then I will tell you. Listen closely. We Norman are a well-established race of Malachim. Compared to other Malachim, we aren't as adept at manipulating natural forces, but we excel at drawing out and heightening the abilities of others.
Think of them as a convenient power-up.
They're also known as common spirits.
Even Eizen
Don't
knows.
even say that! We Norman hate being called that.
Why is it so painful for you?
Because it makes people think we're average and unremarkable. That's why we work so hard to show how we're all different.
That does explain your quirky speaking mannerisms.
Don't sweat it. That's a perfectly common thing to worry about.
Don't say
said Norman. Is there something over here?
What are those penguins doing?
Chilling.
Probably keeping their eggs warm.
Most likely. They look like a mama and a papa. Penguins are monogamous, faithful creatures. They never leave their mate. Isn't that romantic?
So they lay eggs because they're like husband and wife. But
nope.
How do they make
Walk
the
away.
eggs?
Run.
That's... well...
No one knows.
So, Laffy said, here's an interesting fact. A single penguin egg actually contains dozens of smaller orange eggs.
Oh, so their eggs must be small and crunchy.
Yep. They have the texture of caviar and the rich flavor of sea urchins.
Interesting. So they're more like fish than birds.
So you've eaten them. How cruel. Look how much they care about their young.
While it may be a bit cruel, they taste amazing. They're considered a delicacy in some circles. Top a bowl of rice with these crunchy eggs and some rich penguin thigh meat, and you get a dish called family fricassee.
That's a horrific name.
I wasn't the one who named it, okay?
Those eggs look tasty, but I think I'll pass.
Good on you, Upset. Now become a vegetarian. Oh. Did we find her? Yeah, do that elsewhere. This way?
Is that?
Just walking across the beach. No big deal.
Grimoire?
She has a book?
She's moving away.
Beach to hidden arch, and there's no other one around. Dragon and beast, beach to ground. Anything beast? That one.
Dragon?
No, just a big lizard demon.
Is it friends with Dial?
Now, rise! Arise! Ascending angels! Crushing wind! You think better yet! Crash through! Crusher! Tremble! Blast them! Crash through!
No escape! Eat it! Laser twist! Slice them! Air blast!
Oh, the garden. Oh, what? Just start backing it up. There you go. No, get away.
Enrage it any further.
It's building up strength. Be careful. Place the place, slice them.
Oh god. Oh, I'm dead.
No, I can't die here. Disgraceful.
Quickness!
Yes.
Let's go! Outside! No escape!
Oh, good.
Come on, put up some fight, okay?
And she did not care.
So she's the same sort of Moloch as Bienfu?
With a hat and everything.
You're Grimoire, right? We've been looking for you. We need your help. Who are you?
She's exactly
I'm
as
Velvet.
Leslie said.
I know your witch friend. Oh.
Grim, so wonderful to see you. It's been forever!
Ah, you two. Still as outlandish a pair as ever, I see.
How exactly do you know her?
Witch training? She was an upperclassman.
And?
We found this fascinating ancient tome, and we were hoping you could read it for us.
Goodness, Magilu. You, of all people, joining a team? I didn't know you had it in you.
That keep me entertained.
Well, I don't need entertainment.
Bien! Come on, Grim! Isn't there any way you can help us?
He'll go on a date with you.
It's not the kind of thing I do.
Oh, what a shame. Things happen. Well, we tried, didn't we?
Maybe you need some incentivizing.
Whoa.
Do it. I'm serious.
The bird's like, yeah.
I bet you are. Your eyes tell me you're dangerous. Trouble follows you like a hawk tails a rabbit. And at my age, trouble is something I'd rather avoid.
How old are you?
Ask me again and you'll get a firework in the tush.
But I'm curious.
My apologies.
It appears we've wasted our time.
A walk on the beach is never wasted, but sorry.
Well, how did you learn to read the ancient tongue? Are there books for studying it or something?
She's just been around that long.
My. Are you actually thinking of learning it on your own?
Well, I love reading, and I want to learn more about history. Besides, we need what's in this book.
You have passion, child, I'll give you that.
So many dots after that.
Not to mention you want to be helpful to Velvet, don't you, kid?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
My tuition isn't cheap, you know.
You will teach me?
For how
No,
much?
I won't. But I admire your dedication enough to read it for you. Now where's this book?
But are you gonna tell him how to learn it?
Here it is, ma'am.
You needn't be so formal.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
What else does he call you?
Not ma'am. Right.
Let's see what we're looking at here.
Yes, not ma'am. Don't know. Is she holding it?
The language of ancient Avarost. Had to be the hard one, of course. A lot of wear and tear, too. This'll take some time. We're in a hurry.
Whoa, Velvet, she's doing it.
That may well be, but this isn't the place for study. Let's move to someplace more comfortable.
And away from water.
You've redeemed yourself, young man. There's a village called Haria just a little ways away.
Oh no.
That works. Thank you.
Fine. Haria Village. Whatever gets the job done.
She kind of maimed the guy that's watching over that town, so I don't think that's a good choice.
apologize if I'm being rude, but I have to ask. You're not Aminoch the Empyrean, are you?
Of course I'm not. What would even make you ask
even
such
laying
a
down.
thing?
A shop in Isolt was selling Aminoch figurines that looked just like you.
Oh, that. I distinctly remember whispering to the shopkeeper in his sleep, telling him not to sell those things.
You showing up in his dreams probably only convinced him you were the real deal. You should sue for his use of your likeness and get proper compensation from that shopkeeper.
Oh god.
Forget it. It's no concern.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like they'd ever sell anyway.
Whoa.
Oh, you think a figurine of mine wouldn't sell?
You got this whole somber ennui thing going on.
Ennui?
A figurine needs to be cute, like me.
Nope.
Then how about I turn you into a product?
Me? Really?
Oh yes. I'll have you stuffed and mounted. But since it'd be a unique piece, I'd have to price it a bit higher.
Mounted? No, count me out!
Oh, you're no fun. Now, what was it we were talking about?
Whether or not you are the Empyrean Aminoch.
Ah, yes, that's right. I'm no Empyrean. I'm just a simple girl. It would be hard for anyone to worship an Empyrean like me, right?
That's true. I mean, it just seems like you're the type who can see through anything, so perhaps an Empyrean seems less intimidating from a certain point of view.
You're saying I'm scarier than an Empyrean?
Yes.
Not scarier exactly, just more of a savvy sort of woman.
Yes.
That's not a bad answer, but it won't get you out of the doghouse.
Yeah, just leave her.
Isn't that the village with that demon that Oscar and Teresa were talking about?
Yeah.
I think it might
oh god.
We should remain on our guard.
What, not this way? What? Hold on. Yes, this way.
That's Haria Village.
To the inn, one and all!
Yeah, cool. Alright, I think it's a good place to stop. We're going to get our book translated, and everyone's wearing cool pirate outfits. Actually, Eizen doesn't have his on. He wasn't there when I did it. He has a hook. Top hat. A gallon hat. Spyglass is on the back. So he can do this hat or Great Pirate hat's a lot. I want him to do the earrings. And can't afford anything else. Alright, that's his addition. My ship came back. Yes.
Scout ship setting sail.
Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, for more tales.